Hello and welcome back. So here we are finally at game 7 of season 8 of the International Championship, and uh, Kamal and I will be in this final match. It's supposed to be a 4-player match, but Squareon has timed out a couple of times, so there will only be 3 players in this 4-player game, and this will decide who takes first place in the league. Now, this game actually did finish earlier. It didn't finish chronologically last, but we're watching it last, so it is possible that someone might have made a different decision in this game if it actually was the last one. So just keep that in mind. So enjoy the game, and here we go into the first turn. Thanks.
All right. This is game 7, I think. I'm first. What do we want to do? Boudica is a little harder in a 3-player game because you're more likely to get resources for military, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Hippocrates is pretty good. It was fine. It would be a fine pick. Or urban growth. One of those two is probably what I would go for here. And then switch into one of these leaders kind of quickly from Hippocrates. Or urban growth, and then I might end up with, could get Hammurabi. I think I just want to go ahead and take a leader here. Let the rest play out. Otherwise it'd be urban growth, and then these leaders maybe go away. Maybe we end up with Boudica if no one takes her. Might end up with Homer. Someone takes Hammurabi, possibly. For 3 actions, yellow takes Hammurabi or Boudica and Colosseum. Blue maybe takes Colosseum. Let's see what leader comes up. So we'll go with Hippocrates. And end our first turn. Blue takes Boudica and Urban Growth, and yellow takes Colosseum and Urban Growth. Now we want to get Hippocrates elected, so we get our yellow token. Build a mine. Now this last step, I think Roman Roads is here for 2. Roman Roads already takes a lot of civil actions to develop, so I kind of hate to spend 2 on it to get it. If I don't take it, then I'm either going to get Roman Roads or Stonehenge for 1. And I'm fine with that. Blue can take Roman Roads for 2. And then yellow already has a wonder. So we're going to go here on the next turn, and then here on the next turn. So what does blue do? If I take frugality and increase population, then blue is going to have frugality, stockpile, Hammurabi, Roman Roads to choose from. So as long as they don't take frugality and stockpile, then we can get Roman Roads if they don't take it. You're going to elect Boudica, you're going to build the thing, you're going to have 2 left. Are you really going to use your 2 on a frugality and stockpile? I doubt it. So, even if that happens, we can, then they don't have a wonder, Roman Roads falls off and we get Stonehenge. That's fine. So I'm going to do this, just see which wonder we get. Or possibly skip a wonder. Goodness, and grab one of those. Blue builds a lab, philosophy, increases population. Flex Boudica and takes stockpile. And yellow takes Hammurabi. Okay. Flex Hammurabi. Takes Engineering Genius A. Now it's my turn, and wow, is this card row stacked with wonders? What do we want to do? So I had my eye on Roman roads. If we did Roman roads, then we could do pretty standard one of those. So Roman roads, build a lab, build philosophy, increase population, take breakthrough. Or take engineering genius instead. So we have engineering genius in the breakthrough. Engineering genius for 3 does not help with Roman. We're wasting a resource here. Now, let's talk about what's changed. We have these two sitting right here. So we get St. Pete's super early. Get 2 culture going early. It's not a great wonder with ravages of time, potentially. It also could give us too many happy faces early than we need. It can get us 3 right away. Is Mike in the game? We do have Mike. So that could be interesting. So we get St. Pete's, we get a bread and circus, we get Michelangelo, get some early culture. I think there's the risk of ravages is pretty high, and you have to deal with the contingency for that. And Himeji Castle is here. Also 2 culture, get that started early. It's 1 less civil action, which could be important here in the early game. It's a little more expensive, but we get Himeji Castle for the whole game, so we get that military help the whole time. And it's a little less of a big deal to lose it later on. It's not great, but it's not as bad as losing St. Pete's and potentially a bunch of happy faces. And then we can get Engineering Genius. So then I think for the second 2 actions, you're either gonna do that. So philosophy and increase population, or take breakthrough and build a philosophy. I think in this situation, engineering genius is probably what I want to do. So we're putting the science off at least 1 turn. Possibly, so if, I don't know, if things go the right way, we could finish the castle next turn. We have 6 plus 3 is 9, which is enough to finish it. If we want to do that, so we're going to go with Himeji Castle. Do we play an event? Develop territory? Well, if it's developed territory and we get something with resources, we're going to go into corruption. We don't really want to do that at this point. So nice here that we are not in corruption. So let's end this turn like this. Fray and good harvest. So Fray might be nice with this, with the strength that comes from the wonder. No tactics yet.